Good.
First day in pads, just kind of how did it feel out there today?
Man, it feels good. It feels good being back in pads, just playing football and going some live.
You're like one of the old men on the team now. How does that feel?
It went by fast. You know, Coach P had a saying, the days are long, but your time is short here. And, I took that for granted in the beginning, but look at me now.
How much different is this defensive scheme from what you guys have done the last couple of years?
I wouldn't say it's definitely different, but being in 3 different defenses, it's a lot of same terminology, same concepts, but just different terminology all around.
Isn't that kind of a rover spot, though?
What was that?
Isn't that kind of a rover spot that some of you guys, these safeties are playing?
Yeah.
Quasi linebacker almost.
Yeah. I play. We call it a Husky spot.
Yeah. So it's different than what DeBoer had.
Kind of, sort of. It depends on what defense we're in.
You had your share of bumps and bruises last year. How long after the season did it take for you to just kind of shut it down and get back to 100% healthy?
Yeah, just with everything that shut down and, with the coaching changes and all that, I did take a week off and just let everything settle, let the dust settle, and then after that I got back to it.
Can you talk about maybe the week after you found out about the coaching change, what that was like, that in between time when you didn't know who the coach was going to be?
Yeah, man. I prayed a lot. I'm a big man of faith. I'm a believer in God, and I just prayed about my situation, talked to my family, and the best situation for me to stay. I love this community. I love everything about Washington, so that's really why I stayed.
And the coaches obviously reached out to you,
Yeah.
probably pretty quick. And
Yeah.
I'm sure it was like recruiting again. Can you talk a little bit about those conversations?
Yeah, it was actually funny because I actually went up to Fish and I told him, like, I'm committed to you. I want to be the first one to be a part of the team because I believe that keeping the tradition here, keeping the winning tradition here is the standard, and I wanted to be a part of it.
His reaction?
He smiling, just he didn't know me at the time, but getting to know each other, it's been good.
So are you taking reps at that Husky spot and at safety?
Yeah, just all around in the defensive backfield besides corner.
You a little bit surprised at Dom's time?
No, Dom, that's my guy. Every time we worked out, we had speed drills. He was always up there, one of the fastest DBs in our room. He's a big guy, so people wouldn't expect it, but Dom's been fast all his time.
I know it's one game at a time, but the last game was against Michigan. You have to look forward a little bit to that Michigan game here. Are you looking at that schedule?
I look at our schedule. One game at a time for sure, but at the same time, it gets down and dirty once we hit Michigan, and definitely looking forward to it.
Speaking of Michigan, you're all over the media with photos having your helmet ripped off and your hair flying all over. What happened? The guy yanked it off? Because you kept going without it, and just all these photo ops for camp.
No, yeah, for sure. I hit the guy, my helmet came off, and I was pretty pumped. I was trying to rally the team, bring some energy to the team.
What's kind of your early impressions of Coach Belichick as a defensive coordinator?
He's definitely a funny dude. Just you kind of look at his dad and kind of see how his mannerisms are, and it's kind of the exact same, I'd say. But it's been good, getting to know Steve and just creating connection with him.
What's it like being out there at practice today, and his dad is here wearing UW gear and spending time around you guys?
It's crazy. I knew he was coming, but I didn't see him out there.
Okay.
But it's a cool experience, to have one of the goats here.